I didn't think I'd find anybody that could sing worse than me. Florence Foster Jenkins is the latest Meryl Streep movie, directed by Stephen Frears, sorry if any mispronunciation there, and stars Hugh Grant and Simon Helberg alongside Streep. This film tells the true story of Florence Foster Jenkins, a wealthy woman living in New York during the 1940s who had a passion for the art of music and thought she was a great singer, even though she really wasn't. Now, I'll be honest, this film is not for me. It's really intended for a more mature audience, most likely somebody above their 30s. And before anyone goes ripping me a new one in the comment section, let it be known that I did go into this film wanting to like it, as sometimes I do enjoy these kind of slower movies. But I really just couldn't get into it, even though I did appreciate some of the messages it had to offer. First off, slower movies that are based on true events do intrigue me sometimes, and though they're not my favorite thing in the world, some of them are actually quite good and can be entertaining. And I really did hope for the best for this film, but sadly it just never reached that level for me. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't get bored every now and then throughout this film. And though it did offer a chuckle here and there, it never reached that level for me, guys. I just really couldn't get into it. However, the acting in this film is fantastic, with Meryl Streep delivering as come to expect, and will probably be up for another Oscar nomination later this year. I also enjoyed Hugh Grant in this film. He played Streep's husband, who desperately hides the truth of Florence's singing from her. But the real standout for me in this movie had to be Simon Helberg, who is best known as Howard Wolowitz on the hit show The Big Bang Theory. I felt like his performance, though it took like a couple minutes to get into, was like really good. I enjoyed seeing him act differently than I'm used to. And his character, he plays Florence's pianist in the movie, and his character best represents the kind of reactions the audience would have as the events around him are unfolding. Overall, this won't be a film I may watch again, but I do appreciate some of the things it had to offer, particularly the message of passion interfering with the truth. This is a well-structured film, and though it wasn't always intriguing for me, I do recommend it to certain audiences. And with that being said, Florence Foster Jenkins gets a 6 out of 10. Alright guys, this has been your favorite critic 26 with my review of Florence Foster Jenkins. If you enjoyed the video, please smack that like button as always, share it to your friends, and subscribe for more videos. My next review will either be of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children or Star Wars: A Rogue One Story. So check for that out in a couple of days. I messed that up. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.